Hi, good morning. Welcome to this beautiful day. Is the day the Lord has made. I rejoice, you rejoice, and we will be glad in it. In case you don't know me and I'm coming your way today, my name is Kevin Daniel, and I am blessed. I have a millionaire mind. I have the mind of Christ. I live in a beautiful state. I live in a beautiful experience. Only good things happen to me. As a matter of fact, only good things are permitted to happen to me. I am worthy of being wealthy. I am rich. I am prosperous. I am rising up. I am shooting for greatness. Every day and in every way, I am getting better spiritually, physically, mentally, morally, financially, and in all my endeavors. I am called for a purpose and I am fulfilling purpose. I'm arriving at God's ordained destiny for my life. Nothing can cut me short. It is well with me. It is well with my family. It is well with my business. It is well with my wife and children. It is well with my parents. It is well with my brethren. It is well with me. Now you go ahead, open your mouth, clear it like a trumpet, and begin to declare what you want. Why should you do so? Because the power of life and death is in the tongue. Because words are creative. Because words become flesh and dwell amongst us. Because you shall be justified by what you say, and you'll be condemned by what you say. Listen, what you say is ruling and shaping the circumstances in your life. So you will do yourself a favor, pause this video for 5 seconds, for 10 seconds, for 20 seconds, for 1 minute, and begin to declare what you want. For as he says, that is how he is. All right, today I came to encourage you. Let's look at the power of fear and how it affects us and how you can destabilize fear from your life. What is fear? Some people have defined fear as false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. But to some people, fear is not just false. They have a lot of foundations that make them afraid. They have a lot of reasons to make them afraid. They have lived in fear perpetually, that they are either afraid of the unknown that is coming, or they are afraid of the past, or they are afraid in the present because of what they hear, because of what they see, because of the environment where they are, because of the things that surround them. But by and large, fear is a negative emotion. Fear is the emotion that pulls you down, that attracts negative to you. If you read your Bible, there is a man called Job. He gave us an experience. He said in conclusion that what I feared most has come upon me. What does that presuppose? It presupposes that what you are afraid of happens to you. But you see, everyone gets afraid one time or the other. While some are afraid and they still move around, that is courage. They are afraid of something, yet they go forward. That is courage. Others let their fears to hold them back. Many will not invest in new business because they are afraid. Many will not get married because they are afraid. Many will not have children because they are afraid. Many will not travel, fly by plane because they are afraid. Many will not make progress. They stay perpetually where they are, and the reason is fear. Someone has rightly said that everything you want is on the other side of fear. But how do you overcome fear? Knowledge is light. Once you know something, you cannot be deceived anymore. Enter your house, for instance. You're coming from outside, it is dark. Once you get your keys to the key lock and you are able to open, immediately you get into the house, the first thing you do is to go to where your switch is. Once you switch on the light, you see, and once you see, you have direction. Let us say for whatever reason there is no power and you don't have light. You groom in darkness. You may hit your chair. You may fall down a furniture. You may groom in darkness simply because you cannot see. Listen, when you see, you can overcome fear. And today I want to show you what fear is. Fear is mind made. Fear is mind made. It only exists in our imaginations. It is not real. There is fear because we imagine it. There is fear because we think it. There is fear because we assume it in our mind. And so, because we imagine fear, fear becomes reality. And remember, your mind does not know the difference between a real experience and an imagined experience. So, the more you keep imagining the things that make you to be afraid, the more you live in fear, and those things become real to you. So to handle the issue of fear, deal with it in your mind. If you don't imagine a fearful situation, you will not be afraid. If you don't believe a fearful situation, it will not work in your life. So deal with fear from the point of your mind. Kill every notion of fear and live a fearless life. Read your Bible. There are 365 fear nots in the Bible. Why has God given us 365? Because every day He's saying to us, fear not. Every day God is saying to us, fear not. I am with you. God is encouraging you to deal with fear. And listen, fear comes from the enemy. The Bible says God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power, the spirit of love, and a sound mind. If God did not give you the spirit of fear, then you do not have it. Reject fear from your mind. Reject fear from your mind. Reject it. Reject fear. Detest fear from your heart, and you will live in boldness. He said He has given us the spirit of love, the spirit of power, and a sound mind. A sound mind will not entertain fear. So be alert and ensure that your mind is sound. For the more your mind is sound, the more you deal with fear. But don't forget this today. Fear is mental. If you are not afraid in this place, you cannot be afraid physically. Whatever does not exist here for fear cannot exist physically. What you are afraid of is only in the mind. Once you deal with it in the mind, it cannot have power over you. This is light. I'd like you to watch this video over and over and let it resonate and make sense in your life. If it is working, if you think you're getting value, like this video. If it is making sense, share it and ensure that you live by this principle. Keep feeding your faith. Keep feeding your faith until your faith is strong enough to banish all your fears. What you hear, what you see, who you discuss with, how you feel, all these things contribute to your fears. So once you deal with them, you can handle fear. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.